Hey there, everyone. It's 20 after 10 by my clock, and this is Kim with Guide to the Good for the next episode of Digital is Doable. Helpful tips. Hi. Helpful tips to make digital marketing friendly and useful for your company for local businesses. I'm really excited today because I get to introduce our special guest. This is Ija. Ija is our new puppy. I should move back so you can see her a bit more. She's born in town, but she's from her family's from Happy Valley Goose Bay. And I'm besotted, I'm in love, but she's a lot of work. And believe it or not, this has relevance to social media and social media scheduling. So let's get right down to it. We're here, right? Thank you so much. I see you coming in. Thank you. It's a beautiful sunny day in May. I'm in St. John's in my back garden. You can see Signal Hill in the back, I hope. Well, actually, you probably can't, but it's back there. It's a fresh new time. The grass is turning green. All the good things are happening. And it's time for our companies to sort of move into the next phase, digital marketing and helping reach our people, reach our customers so we can have our companies grow and thrive and build sustainable communities throughout this amazing province of Newfoundland and Labrador. Yes, thanks, Natalie. Sweet. Social media, very powerful tool. There are about 4.48 billion social media users around the world, and it's growing rapidly every year. It's important to prioritize social media platforms in your marketing strategy. So what works for one company may not work for another. What matters is where are the people who are going to choose your product or service? And it doesn't necessarily even mean buy, right? It could be, go on the hike that your company is the trail your company is working for. So if it's the East Coast Trail, for instance, or it could be an idea or an event that you're trying to promote. It's not necessarily purchase. The transaction is the connection, whatever it might be. You're trying to get somebody to do something. What is the best way for you to get them to do that? And it varies from company to company. So there are lots of social media platforms. Facebook, we're on Facebook. It works well for Guide to the Good, for the people that we're trying to reach, you guys. Insta is also a good one. We've got a stronger base in Facebook, but depending on what works for different companies is where you figure out where you need to go. But that is what each company kind of needs to figure out by looking and experimenting. In any case, marketing on social media platforms help you reach a wider audience. You can meet people all over the world, people that don't know about you, which is critical, right? Building relationships with the people who love you is really important, but also that outreach if growth is what you want to do. It's great for brand recognition. So you get a vibe. And then once, you have your vibe, people know who you are. That helps them build a relationship with you. It creates an ethos, and it does an awful lot for not only your company, all of our companies, because, this is Guide to the Good and we're in this together, right? It improves your brand authority. So when you're going to launch a new product or service or something, it will help you. Social media is really good for that, right? When you've got your credibility established. And it goes on and on and on. The social media challenges that people have, we all have them. We have them. A Guide to the Good certainly has them. And we have an excellent team of three, myself, Amanda, and Melissa, working on this stuff. And it's a lot. It changes. It's hard to know exactly what to do and what works. It's an evolving technology, and we're all figuring it out. I am involved with the organization called Enlo, and they are a crowd of brilliant women. There's a conference on right now, actually. And from all types of different sectors, like from, brilliant makers to innovators of industry. Like, everybody has challenges with social media. So what we need to do is tame it, tame social media, figure out what you want it to do for you. And that is kind of like this guy, little Ija. She's a great, great friend. She's a wonderful thing to have in our lives. But she can consume us, right? So we need to figure out for your puppy, how do you want this dog to be? She's probably going to be big. We want her to have good manners. We want people to be happy when they see her, not afraid. We want her to feel confident and able to do things, not be afraid, but also have good manners. So that's kind of the same thing with our social media. We have a book called, it was written in 1985, which is called Mother Knows Best. And it is like taking the mother-dog approach to raising a puppy. So she knows her limits and she thrives within them. So far, we're on day 2, by the way. But anyway, it's all a work in progress. So the first thing you want to do to control your social media is control the right channels. So I spoke about that briefly earlier. So all kinds of different channels, Facebook, Insta, Pinterest, TikTok. Excuse me. What serves you? Where are the people you want to partake of what you're offering? Find out. Like, what do you look for when you're looking on social? What things are you drawn to? Think about that when you're thinking about where you put your energies. Also, search. Search on. Pick a couple of your own keywords. Search on social, on like Google, and see what shows up. If it's Insta, if it's Pinterest, that will give an indication of where your people might be. Okay, so there will be trial and error. I'm reading this note now. I'll send you the link afterward. There will be trial and error at first, but using analytics to help you uncover the platform on which your audience is most engaged, you can focus your energy there. So we've talked a little bit about analytics before. We'll have another little session on analytics later on. Needless to say, it's an important part of your social media strategy. So then once you know where you're going to go, you need to establish a frequency. So it does not have to be, every day. It doesn't have to be twice a day. It has to be what works for you. And not only, oh my God, wouldn't it be great if we could post every day? It is like, what is realistic? What is going to make your social media manageable? Not, complete, consuming, all controlling, like us all chasing Nija around, wondering if she, wants anything. You have to set the parameters and figure out what will enable you to reach your audience. On different platforms, it's different amounts of time as well. They recommend probably several different posts per day on Twitter for maximum impact, whereas on Facebook or Insta it could be, 2 or 3 times a week or fewer. Then you want to figure out what type of content you're going to be sharing. So with clients that we work closely with on social media, we figure out, what are your values, all those things, what are you trying to do? And we set up a schedule according to those 3 themes. So one might be, what's new. Another one might be, the focus of today, a favorite thing. So it might be the proprietor's favorite blank. Or it could be to do with themes throughout the year. Obviously, Christmas time, Mother's Day, Father's Day, are useful, right, in terms of planning your social media strategy. And that kind of leads nicely into what we're promoting for this show today. And it is social media scheduling tools. There's a lot of social media scheduling tools. I'm going to send you a link that offers the 10 best picks for 2022. I'm not familiar with all of them. The ones that I am familiar with, or 2 of the ones that I'm familiar with, I'm going to tell you a little bit about now. And the first one is Hootsuite. Hootsuite is a scheduler and a viewer. So what you can do is, there's lots of paid options as well, but there's a free option. And with the free option, you can set up a free account. Yep. Link your social account. You can, they offer 5 steps to post, so they will show you how to do it, post step by step. And you want to always use alt text for your images. So I'm going to go over that again because I went a bit fast and I jumbled it. So Hootsuite comes with 5 different plans. The first one being free, which, may be what you want to start with. And if you love it, then maybe you'll move on to a different one. What it lets you do is schedule your posts in advance. So for, for Guide to the Good, we can look ahead to, well, what we do actually with members is when we know, when people on board, we say, okay, when is a really good time to do a social post for you? So we will find that time and we'll put it in a calendar, and then we can put it in Hootsuite. We don't have to completely finish the post at that time, but we put it in so that when we're looking ahead for the next week or something like that, we can create or finalize the post. And that helps make sure that the post is timely and relevant. And it also helps you remember that it's there. Images are great, of course. And this is why I'm talking about alt text. So alt text is a little descriptor of the video, of the image. Some people say it should be, quite detailed. Other schools of thought are make it more generic. There's two purposes that it serves. For people with different visibilities, the alt text is read out, very valuable. It's a really important accessibility tool. I think that we've shared the accessibility guidelines, so we can share those again, just so make sure everybody has them. And the other thing is that it helps with SEO. It tells Google Almighty or whatever search engine what's in that picture. So when it crawls, it grabs it. And image searches are almost, well, it is not for us anyway. Image searches are not almost as valuable, but they are very valuable because when your images show up, that's you showing up. It's really useful. Okay, so use alt text. The other one that we use quite regularly, Melissa uses it a lot, is Meta Business Suite. So this used to be called Facebook Business Suite. What it lets you do is, again, post in advance, and it lets you post to Facebook and Insta with the same post. Now, so you start and you type whatever you're typing, and you add your image and your alt text, and then you can adjust each post in either Facebook or in Insta. And you do want them to be different, certainly, because in Insta, you can't have a link. You can't click on a link in Insta. You need to, you'd say link in bio, and you can set up something in Linktree. But the beauty of it is, for MetaSuite, you can post them, you can create them, you can differentiate them, you schedule them. It will tell you when is a really good time based on when your followers and your people look at your post and people click on your post. Really smart tool that useful and helps you and does a little bit of the work for you, but don't leave it all to MetaSuite because their intentions are not as specific as yours, right? You might want something a little bit different. Oh my God, the kids are coming out to play. That is wonderful. But, all right. Oh yeah, okay, I'll just say a little other word about if you're posting on Insta, don't put URLs in there because, well, you can't link to them and it takes up space and, people know that they're no good. But what you can do is add a link in the bio. So, and that is through Linktree. There's a free option for that. And you can add, quite a number of different links. And that will, so people say if they're interested, go to link in bio and they will click the link and find the right thing. Okay. Most important thing is social media. Great friend. You can get consumed by it, but don't let it control you. You control it. I'm going to just bring Ija back so you can see her in a second. She's actually being really good there now. So I'm Kim with Guide to the Good. Digital is Doable is a free live stream series from Guide to the Good. We make digital doable for local companies because it helps local companies thrive and it helps us build sustainable communities throughout this province. And that's what we're trying to do because here is amazing. The people and the companies and the things that this place offers us who live here, people who are coming, new people who are coming, and new people are coming, which is wonderful for so many reasons. And all the products and services that we have and offer to ourselves and to the world are really great. They help you build good things in your soul. Also, we can export. Digital marketing is a great tool for helping us export, and people want what we have because it's good. So join us for the next Digital is Doable. We're showing up on the second Wednesday of the month now through the Let's Go Digital, Digital is Doable Facebook group. All are welcome to join. If you have if you're a local company interested in digital marketing, sign up, and you can sign up anywhere if you're just interested. You want to see more of Ija? Yes, that's great. The replay of this is going to show up in a week or so. Melissa does that amazing work. We have if you're interested in learning a little bit more about your own digital marketing, sign up on that page or click the link for the Digital Marketing Roadmap. It's called a free 5-day digital marketing series with a roadmap. Sarah Harmer recently did a redesign on that, so we're really grateful for that. That's in the featured link in the Digital is Doable Facebook group. I'll put the accessibility guidelines there as well. Please like, follow, subscribe, and share Guide to the Good. We can build a thriving, flourishing Newfoundland and Labrador for all of us when we work together. And we'll be back second Wednesday in June. We've got 2 in the works. Don't know which one is going to be it, but maybe you can let us know. One is, are you sitting comfortably? Not exactly digital marketing, but directly related. Our bodies, right? We've got we're talking with a body expert that will help us sit well and comfortably so that we're protecting our bodies and brains as we're doing our amazing digital marketing work. And what are they looking for? Oh, this is a really good tool. It came up yesterday. People, when you know what people click in to land on your page, land on your website or whatever, it's really valuable and you can use that. Okay, so that's it. Digital is Doable. See you soon. Oh my God, I just jumped. Here she is. Say goodbye. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.